You are welcome to my channel, and in today's video we are going to learn how to encrypt our files, that is our important files on our computer system. And these files can be videos, it can be texts, and we want to encrypt these files, or we want to have some encryption on these sensitive files that we have on our computer system to prevent accessibility of these files to other people's, and also to have our files being secured on our computer system. So we are going to learn how to have an encryption of these files. Now on my desktop you can see that I have these files here, and they include text files, you have image files here, we also have videos, and these files are vital to me and I want to have some encryption on these files. So if any other person have access to this computer system, they can have any other operation on this system, but they can't access these files because there is going to be a password being mounted on it. So what we have to do now is to organize these files in one particular folder, and we are going to use a simple test code which I'm going to have in the description below. You can copy the test code and follow the procedure to encrypt your files on your computer system. So let's create a folder on a desktop. So you right click, choose new, and click on folder. You can give a folder name, and let's give a folder name and hit the enter key. Now this folder is created, so I'm going to move all these files into this folder by selecting and drag it into this folder. Now when we open this folder, we are going to see all these files located in this folder. You can change the view option by clicking on this button so that you can have a better view of your files. Let's maximize this window. Now that we have our files being organized in one particular folder, and you can see the name of the folder on the title bar as my personal folder. The next thing that we are going to do is to right click in this window, and you are going to have these options: select new, and in this side menu we are going to choose test document. So have a once click on it. You are going to have this notepad window, and let's maintain this default name. Now we are going to open this notepad test document, then paste the test code in the description below, and this is the test code as you can see here. So you click and select from CLS down to the last line of code, then you right click and choose copy. You can also click on the edit tab to choose copy, and as usual, if you have your keyboard shortcut, you can hold your Ctrl+C on the keyboard to copy. Now let's move back to our window and open this notepad test document. So you double click to open. You have this dialog box. You can right click and choose paste. Another option is to click on this edit tab and choose paste, and you can use your keyboard shortcut Ctrl+V on the keyboard. Now that we have our test code in this notepad window, we will move downwards to this line that says if not percentage pass percentage equal to enter your password. So this is where we are going to key in our password for our folder encryption. So what you do is you select this test, then you type your password in it, and I'm going to make it very simple. I'm going to use 1 2 3 4 5. You can use any password that will be very confidential to you to encrypt this folder. Now that we have our password entered into this line of code, the next thing is to click on file, choose, and you are going to have this beautiful dialog box, and the file name is new test document. And I'm going to change this. Now I'm going to change this to mine, and we are going to add an extension to this file name. So you type .cmd, then you click on save. You can close this window. Now in this window you can see we have this new text document and also have this icon which is a batch file. When you place your pointer on it, it says Windows command script. So this is a batch file. Now to proceed in this encryption, we are going to double click on this file. And when you do so, you get this new folder created which has the name locker. So we are going to move our files into this folder. So you can hold Ctrl+A on the keyboard to select. Then you deselect this batch file by holding your Control key. Then you select, and also this folder. Now let's drag these files into this folder. And now you can see that we have our locker folder and the batch file. When you double click on this, you have all your files fully displayed in this window. Now let's go back, and this is our batch file. Let's double click once again. You are going to be provided with this wonderful window that says, are you sure you want to lock this folder? And we have two options here. We have Y and N. The Y stands for yes and the N stands for no. Therefore, we want to lock this folder. So we are going to type Y on the keyboard. Then we hit the enter key. So now you can see that the locker folder has vanished from this window. And if I close this window and open my personal folder once again, I'm not going to see my files in this window. What I will see is the batch file we use for the encryption. Therefore, to unlock your folder and access all your files, we double click once again, and you are going to have this folder locker window, and it says enter password to unlock folder. Then you hit the enter key. Now this folder has been unlocked. Therefore, if I double click, I can easily access my files in this window. This operation is very simple, and you can easily and securely protect your files on your computer system. Now let's move to an advanced option whereby if anybody access this folder, he or she is going to see an empty folder or empty window or an empty location in this window. So this is what you do. Let's double click once again and let's lock this folder. So to do this, let's go to the menu bar. We have File, Home, Share and View. Let's click on the View tab, and under the View tab we have this ribbon, and we are going to select this batch file. And when we move to the Show and Hide group, we have this hidden items. Now let's left click on this button that says hide selected items. Then you uncheck this box. Now you can see that the folder is empty. So if I close this window and open this folder, what it tells me is that this folder is empty, and this can be accessed, or this location can have a display of its files. Then whoever had this encryption can do so. So to bring back all these files, let's go back to the menu bar, click on the View tab, and let's select hidden items, and this is going to bring our batch file. Therefore, if you want to access your files, you have to double click, then you enter your password to unlock the folder. Now we have our locker folder. When you double click, you see all these files, and when you are done with the usage of these files, you can go back and unlock it. Then you hide the batch file, then you close your window. So this is very simple to do and very educative. Please, I have a previous video on how to encrypt your important files on your computer system using the WinRAR archive window. I'm going to provide the link in the description below, and also going to have an end screen at the end of this video. Click on it to watch very educative and see how to protect your files on your computer system. Thank you for watching and hope this video was helpful. Please give it a like, share your comments, and shall see you in the next video.